Did you know there's a way to seed your microgreen trays up to 4 times faster? With the world's fastest handheld microgreen seeder, the Little Green Seeding Machine, you can seed up to 300 trays per hour thanks to our unique quick seed technology. That's 4 times the speed of hand seeding, giving you back precious time to focus on growing your business or spending time with family and friends. But it's not just speed. The Little Green Seeding Machine seeds more evenly and accurately, reducing the risk of disease and boosting your crop yields. You'll grow healthier microgreens with less effort. It works with nearly every microgreen variety. Plus, it's designed by farmers for farmers, with an ergonomic design that's easy on your body, so you can say goodbye to those long hours of hand seeding. Want to know how much time and money you can save? Click the link below and find out today. It's time to grow smarter. Hey guys, I'm here in Tokyo, Japan again, visiting Edomae Herb. This is my second time visiting their farm, and now they have automated some really cool parts of their farm, including the seeding, initial top watering, and their soil completely now. And it's really cool because they are in a converted parking garage. So they actually have their farm in a parking garage, which is the first time I've ever seen this. It's really cool. I'm really excited for you guys to check it out. Let's get right into it. Hey Chloe, I just came down a parking elevator or a car elevator, and I'm here at Edomae Herb with Chloe and Nuski. And yeah, this is a converted parking garage in Tokyo that is now a vertical microgreens farm.
Yes.
So I'd love to hear, maybe for those who haven't seen the first video, a little bit more about you and how you got into microgreens farming. And then, yeah, I'd love to show some of the cool stuff you're doing, including the new facility, your new soil machine, the seeding machine, and yeah, and anything else interesting. So yeah, maybe we can just start with how you got into microgreens.
Okay. So like we moved here like 6 months ago, and original this farm is far like 10 minutes
From the
by bicycle.
Yeah.
From the original farm, and the original one was only 60 square meters, and this is 260 square meters.
Wow.
So like 4 times more.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize it was that much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And but the first one was the factory. The height was 3.5 meters.
Yeah.
But this is only like 2.5 meters. So space is 4 times bigger, but we producing only twice
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Now.
But still, that's still big. Like you guys
Yeah,
were producing a lot in the last space. For anyone that hasn't seen the video, there's a tour from this spring at the old facility, and now that old facility is all edible flowers, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So in the original farm, we were producing 600 trays, and now 1,200 trays.
Wow.
weekly.
Wow, that's crazy.
And so to work through smoothly,
Yeah.
like seeding 1,200 trays weekly, we bought the new machine, like mixing the soil.
Yeah, yeah.
And also connecting to the potting machine. Here.
Yeah, so this machine you had before at the last facility,
yes.
and this one which mixes the soil is new.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to do any hand mixing and
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So how do you know how many trays you can get through an hour, or rough, like, you know, how long it takes you guys to do the 1,200 trays now?
20 to 30 minutes.
To do one batch.
100 trays.
To do 100 trays. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's
seeding.
everything,
Yeah.
including seeding?
Yeah.
Wow.
So from mixing the soil to
Yeah.
the seeding, and so mixing the soil and putting the soil into the trays.
Yeah.
And seeding, and also watering.
Watering, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I remember you sent me a video when you set it up. and I was like super impressed at what you guys did here. We'll get into this after, but I'll just show people that you can see here the tray comes out filled with soil here, and then goes through the little green seeding machine, and then they made a misting system, so it comes out seeded, misted, and then it comes out ready to stack.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have to do any of the manual labor of soil mixing, seeding, initial watering. It's all done
Yes.
with machinery now, which is really cool.
Yeah. So that was the big change for us.
So this is the. It's so interesting because like it doesn't feel like it was a parking garage, you know, because it's a farm. But and also the ceilings are pretty low. Is that common for parking garages in Tokyo?
Yeah, because this is the underground parking garage.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's just this one level. There's not multiple levels.
Yeah, just one.
Just one level.
Yeah. And like you can see the
HVAC.
Yeah.
So you had this HVAC was here, but you had to do some upgrades, right?
Some
upgrades to the you had to put the dehumidifiers and the
yes.
The AC was these AC units here before?
We put the new 4 AC.
Four AC units.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It gets for people that don't know, Tokyo in the summer gets very, very hot.
Yeah, so
and humid.
Because it's underground, and in Tokyo it's very like humidity rate is very high.
Yeah.
So we were very suffering from the disease because due to the humidity is too high.
Yeah. So and then once you lowered it, the crops grew better.
Much healthier.
Yeah. So just a tip for anyone that's like dealing with high humidity and having a lot of disease. Sometimes it's just a simple lower the humidity, and then the issues can be fixed because plants, especially microgreens, are so dense they just don't do well in high humidity.
Yeah.
So what's the humidity that it's kind of running at now that's been working well?
Now 55%.
55. Perfect. Cool. In terms of production, you said you're doing 1,200 trays a week now. What are the most like common varieties that you're growing for the restaurants that you sell to?
So we are selling the mixed salad.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
We're producing lots of sunflowers, radish, mustards, and those are the base of the mixed salad. Yeah. So those 4 varieties, adding some herbs like dill, salvia, marigold.
Yeah. Awesome. So you had the marigold greens or the flowers?
Greens.
Greens. And then you also grow the flowers as well?
Yes.
So for those, because I think edible flowers have become more and more popular, but they're obviously not as profitable to grow as microgreens. What made you guys decide on using the old facility that you had for edible flowers?
Because producing edible flowers, the bugs come to the flowers.
Yeah.
And I wanted to avoid the bugs go to microgreens. So I wanted to
separate the two.
It.
Got it. So you already want, like, I can't recall, were you growing edible flowers in the spring when I came? Were you growing flowers there? Or not yet, I think.
Not
right?
yet.
Yeah.
It's only like we were just testing edible flowers now, just like for 3 months yet. So,
and how is it going there with the flowers?
Like viola and alyssum and marigolds were grooming.
Yeah.
So we were selling little by little, just like 10 to 20 packs, small packs, weekly. So it's kind of still like testing. Yeah.
And you're saying that one cool one I've never heard of anyone selling is the fennel flowers. So I think that's really cool because they're such a unique flavor, but they're quite large, right? So
yes.
I was asking you before about how like how much production you actually get from them. And you were saying that for 2 months you get flowers producing after it starts blooming, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
For a big flower. Do you sell those by individual, like the count as well? Okay, cool.
So yeah, mainly our customers are chefs. So like we are producing micro herbs, and we produce the flowers with like so the same variety as the microgreens.
Yeah, but as flowers.
Yes, as flowers.
Yeah. So you grow fennel, and then you also grow fennel flowers.
Yeah.
And do restaurants use like both together?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Tokyo's got a very very strong like foodies. Like the quality of the food at the restaurants is like really good here.
Very crazy.
I went to I was in Shinjuku yesterday, and I went to a French bakery, and I had the best baguette I've had.
Oh, really?
In Tokyo, yeah. You went like just things like that. You don't really expect like how high quality the food is here. But yeah, it's really cool to see you guys with the new facility and expanding. So the lights, you were saying earlier, you have some of them turn on and then some of them off.
Yeah, because the light affects the heat temperature, room temperature. So we divide the 4 cycles. So the first one is now off.
Yeah.
And next, like 6 hours off.
Yeah.
6 hours off. And 6 hours off and 6 hours off.
Oh, there's another one down there.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, and so that we can avoid the room temperature
changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's because if you have them all on, it would get really hot, and then when they all turn off at the same time, it would get a lot colder.
Yeah.
So if you stagger them, you have the same heat output constantly, which probably maybe this time of year is not too bad, but in the summer I can imagine it's really helpful to help the AC keep up.
Yeah, the summer it's very, very tough for us.
Yeah. And also being in a parking garage, you're below the surface. So it's like being in a basement where there's higher humidity. So people that grow in their basement may notice that there's higher levels of humidity naturally. So it takes more dehumidification to get the humidity out of the space. Whereas if you're on a main floor, there's generally a little bit lower humidity. So you guys had there's actually a lot of dehumidifiers in here to manage it.
Yeah. But now it's November and it's getting very colder outside. But here, so outside is like only like under 10 degrees.
Yeah.
But now here, 18 degrees.
Okay. Did you find the 18 was the best temperature to grow the microgreens? You found that's the best.
Sorry, I mean, like we control the room temperature around 23.
Oh, okay.
Degrees.
So 23 is what you normally grow, but it can get as low as 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, like, so we are in underground. So even though outside is under 10 degrees.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Then it still stays 18 in here.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So that's nice. You have a much lower heating bill for sure.
Yeah.
And cooling in the summer, which is nice.
Yeah.
Is that part of one of the reasons that you got this place, or was for that?
Because the electric costs is very high.
Yeah.
So, I always wanted to I was looking for a farm underground.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unique. Right?
Yeah. No, I think it's really cool. I think you went to Farm One, right? Is that is that underground as well?
No.
Oh, maybe there's one in the. I think it's in the UK.
So they used to be in underground.
Oh, okay.
But they moved to
a new facility now.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I love the concept. Like it's also like this space was not used, right? It wasn't like it was used. It was vacant for a long time.
Yeah.
So instead of building new real estate for the farm or like existing real estate that can be used for other purposes, this is something that there's not really that many uses for. But vertical farming is one that you can grow in here year round, and you get the benefits of being underground.
And it's nice having the car elevator because you don't have to lug stuff, you know, like upstairs or anything. It's you have an elevator, and I saw you have a forklift as well, which is makes it much more convenient to move stuff around.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. So maybe we'll go and show the soil machine. But I just wanted to ask you about the lights. I had some people last time that were asking what these types of lights are, like where people can buy them if they wanted to buy these type of lights.
This Japanese company making this light.
Okay. So it's not.
Maybe I can like tell them the company name.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know how they
sell it elsewhere. Yeah. So if anyone's interested, just maybe make a comment in the video, and then we can get that info for you. Because I remember you're using way less power than most farms. So that, and probably because it's expensive in Tokyo for power. But it was just really interesting how little power. I think they were like 300. How much were 200 and something watts per level, 4x8 level. It was. I remember it was being very, very low.
180.
198 or 80.
180.
180 watts.
Yes.
Wow. Is that less than before? Or is it the same?
Same.
Oh, really? Wow.
So 10
lights, 18 watts.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, and for those that can't see, like the crops look really. This is like a mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the crops look
mustard.
like really healthy. So they're doing really well. They're not. The stems aren't extending too much, and yeah, they look really, really healthy. So awesome. Yeah, maybe let's we'll show the soil machine and get that cranking and see how that works.
Yeah.
All right, so now they have the machine up and running. So pretty much they're putting trays in on this side. It fills with soil. Is the mixer running now?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, it's so quiet, the mixer. Oh no, it's not moving.
Oh, but automatically.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. So it knows when it's going to run out of soil, then it'll start spinning?
If the soil goes in, then the mixer
Turns it
starts.
on.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then it's, okay, very cool. Yeah, I've never heard a soil machine so quiet before. Like the clicking noise that you're hearing that's the other machine, right? Yeah. And then on this side, I'll just go behind here. You can see, try to zoom in there. You can see it's dropping the seeds and then misting right away. And that just gets a perfectly uniform tray. So one thing that would be cool is to hear your experience with the seeder.
Yeah. So before we used your seeder, like it was the big headache for us to like seeding
By
by
hand.
hand. Yeah, every day, and also if you seed by hand, every day the same person should seed.
Seed it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to train them
Yes,
more.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But this one, like from the first day, you can see
Just use it like ready
Yeah.
to go sort of thing.
Yeah. just putting the tray, right? So
Yeah. So it's like
it's game changing.
yeah. It's cool to see it in action because I know when I came here in the spring, you just got it. And you were like expanding and stuff, so there wasn't much time to really test much out with it. But it's really cool to see it in action here. So this misting station you have after the seeder is something I think is really cool. So you pretty much you made this yourself, right? Like you
Just order the like shower mist
yeah.
on Amazon.
Oh really?
Yeah, and just connect the pipe. So buy the pipe in the any like facility store.
Yeah.
And it just connect.
And so now you guys don't have to, when you first water, like you don't have to water them at all. You just stack them and these are good to go.
Yes.
That's incredible. So you pretty much put it in an empty tray and then it comes out the other side, ready to stack and starts germinating right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said how long did it take you to build the
Oh, just one day.
one day?
Yeah.
One day. And it's really
One
cool.
day and like $50 or something.
Yeah, for $50, that's incredible. And it's just hooked up to the water line here. And in theory, like there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with this. You could put potentially EM1 in that water. You can put like fertilizer in that water. There's lots of cool things. It's actually on wheels as well, so you can actually disassemble. You can see the wheels there, but you can actually like move it out. So they put it together just for when they're using it, and then you can just take it apart when you're not using it, right? Yeah, that's really cool.
Easy to clean.
Yeah, and yeah, it's crazy that you built it for $50.
Yeah.
That's incredible. It just shows like the ingenuity of farmers. You know, like it's really cool.
Yeah, so after we tested your seeder, like he said, oh, maybe I can connect the seeder to the
conveyor belt.
Yeah.
And then he did it.
Yeah.
And that's so cool. Awesome. Thanks so much for having me here. It's been great to see everything in action in the new facility operating. So thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.